Welcome to week 2 of our course on customer analytics. I hope from week 1, all those discussions that you heard Raghu Iyengar talking about, getting a good sense of the kinds of data and data structures that companies will often have, the kinds of information that customers leave about themselves, their interactions with each other, their interactions with the firm. We're going to start talking about what you do with all of that data. So it's one thing to have all that rich data. It's a nice thing to be able to just to summarize it, to take some snapshots of it, to calculate some simple summary statistics. But we want to talk about going to that next step. We want to talk about predictive analytics. So how do you take that data and make statements about, well, activities that haven't happened yet? And there's all kinds of predictions that we might want to make. So we might want to predict which of these customers are going to buy next. We might want to predict how many purchases they're going to make. We might want to predict things about customer churn. So how many of our customers will stay with us? So there's lots and lots of different kinds of things that we can predict. And there's lots and lots of tools that we can use to make those predictions. First thing that I want to do is to try to give you a broad framework for some of those kinds of tools. I basically want to break them up into two different kinds of buckets, so you have just a better appreciation, because sometimes it gets really confusing when people start throwing a lot of these technical names at you. It's not clear exactly which tool you're using for which decision purpose. So I want to try to lay that out. And then we're going to bring Raghu Iyengar back in to talk about one of those sets of tools in some detail. Then I'll pick up to talk about the other set. And really, it's not to talk about the tools per se. This is to kind of give you the language, the framework, the understanding of which kinds of tools, which techniques you're going to use when. So if you're looking for all the technical stuff, you're in the wrong place. But if you want to have an understanding of just which tools you're going to pull out of that kit and use for which kinds of decisions and which kinds of contexts, you're absolutely in the right place.